Hi guys, Angie the Craftnado here, and I'm back with another unbagging, unboxing, unbagging. I like to call it unboxing, just sounds nicer, but it's an unbagging. I have no idea who this is from. I tried to look back in my outstanding orders, and I need to come up with a better way to organize my orders because I'm just not very organized with it. So we're just going to get right into it, and maybe I'm sure that you guys will know where this order came from because I will have figured it out by then and put it in the description. But at this point, I have no idea. So I'm just going to reach in and grab something and we'll just start. I see that I've got some more cross-stitch stuff in here, so I'm not sure that I remember who I ordered this from. I still don't quite know. Maybe I'll figure it out once we get into it. Figure out all on my own, or maybe it'll be a surprise for me while I'm doing this video, and the whole time you guys will know. Won't that be fun? So how's everybody doing today? I am doing fabulous. It is pretty early in the morning here that I'm getting started on this. I slept really well last night. Woke up feeling refreshed and thought, you know what? I am going to get started because this came in yesterday, but I unboxed so much stuff yesterday that I was a little bit tired, and if you can believe that, and I actually let a package sit overnight. Oh, I know, the horror, the horror. I can't believe I did this. So, this first one is a square drill diamond painting, and it is very wrinkled. It comes just with a standard toolkit with a green boat, a pink pen, and a pink plate of wax. If it comes with anything more than that, I will tell you. But I'm just going to, from now on, just say that. And it is a full drill mandala. And these very muted blue tones. And it is confetti crazy, you guys. I don't think there are more than 3 or 4 drills of the same next to each other in this whole thing. The drill field is really clear, so you won't have a problem differentiating any of the symbols. But I'll just hold it up there so you can see what I'm talking about with the confetti. Look at that. That's going to be a fun one, especially if you like confetti. This one is a 40 by 40, so it's a bigger size. And I think it's going to be beautiful when it's completed. This is going to be a very nice, if you have kind of like if your decorating style is not real flamboyant colors, this would be a nice one to hang up. It would be a really nice piece to hang up in the house somewhere. So the drill field is nice and clear, and the symbols that are used are only letters, which I love, but we do have DMC codes on the canvas, which is great as well. Especially, I don't have as many spare square drills as I do spare rounds. So I always like it with a square drill canvas if I have DMC codes so I can save the drills. Speaking of the drills, let's get into them and take a look. And honestly, you're just going to have to know in the description who this is from because it's too early and it's not coming to me. These square drills look fabulous. The backs are really nice and flat. There's no puckering or cupping on any of them. They look clean, at least the ones in this strip do. You have this very nice teal color, a beige, or a brown and a beige color. That's actually more beige, or it's actually a light brown. It's coming off a little yellow in the camera, but it's actually like a light brown, dark beige, light brown. And these are all the rest of the colors. So we've got more brown, more gray blue, gray, some light mauve, a couple tans, some darker blue, some seafoam blue, some country blue I'd call it, a little bit of green, a little bit of navy blue, some teal greens, some more brown, and more blues. I love the colors in this. This is gorgeous. I love this. I can see maybe doing this one and giving it to my sister-in-law. She has kind of a kind of a simplistic, modern styled home decor, and I think she would like this one actually. So I'm always looking for places to home my finished diamond paintings. Does anybody else do that? Do you guys do diamond paintings and and look at them and think, oh, I could give this to so-and-so. I could give this to so-and-so. Because if you're like me and you do a lot of diamond paintings, you run out of wall space. There's just only so many places on the wall that you can put these things. And I have a craft room, and there's only so much wall. Only so much wall and so many places to put them. I do like the idea of switching them out seasonally. But then you still have to have the problem of storage of where you're going to put them in the off season when they're taken down off the wall. So you still got to consider that. But that is this first one, and I love it. Other than the fact that it does have some pretty deep creases, which if you put it under something heavy for a period of time, it will take care of itself. It's a pretty pliable canvas. So this is a win. This one is definitely a win. I'm happy with this one, very much so. And looks like we're getting more into square drills. I had the unboxing that I did for my big order from Everyday Ecrafts. I had a lot of round drill kits. And I'm actually wondering, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if this isn't a continuation of that order, because they came in on the same day. And I didn't have anything else that I ordered around the same time period. So I'm wondering if this isn't another part of that order. You guys know, I don't know. Oh yes. So we have now we have another full drill kit. This is a bit stiffer of a canvas. It's a round drill, and it just comes with a standard toolkit. But this is one that I really, really liked. I saw it on a few different sites, and finally I had been looking at it for a while and finally purchased it. This reminds me of the huge, enormous 100 and something by 70 something grit from Distracted by Diamonds. This kind of it's not, don't get me wrong, this is not like a copyright deal. It's not an exact, it just gives me that feel. It just gives me, it just is reminiscent of that diamond painting. So this one is going to be for my dad for his garage. He collects standard toolkit. You guys love it when I interrupt myself. He loves old trucks, drives an old truck, and I thought that this one would be nice for him to hang up in his pole barn. So this one is a round drill. It has 24 different colors, and all of the symbols are letters, which I love. And we do have DMC numbers on the canvas, which is wonderful. And it looks like the drills come in my favorite packs. Well, not my very favorite, but my probably second favorite. With the silver with the purple background. Not the silver with the blue, but silver with the purple. I know, isn't it weird how you get to like know things just from seeing them so often, and you can say, oh, those are good. No, those aren't so good. Or I've had problems with those. But this looks to be printed, it looks a little distorted. It's because it's intended to be like a watercolor. It's supposed to look a little bit like that. So I am happy with the way that it looks, because it's supposed to look a little bit abstract. You're not supposed to see every, the blades of grass and whatnot. It's supposed to be a little bit abstract. So the stickiness is very, very good. So I'm happy with that. And I'm not going to speak too soon of where I think this orders. Well, I already did, but I'm thinking about it, and I don't think this is, I don't know what it is. I'm going to quit talking about it. You guys know. All right. So here are our colors. Wow, we've got just a veritable rainbow of colors with this. Nice. This is going to be gorgeous. I'm really happy with this. And these drills do look fantastic. These drills look really, really good. So we've got purple, or more of a lilac color, black, gray, some lavender, some olive, some orange, some more gray, some lime green, some blue, some pale yellow, mustard, peach, darker mustard, a couple colors of blue, a light brown, a burgundy, a brick red, a mint, another green, a couple more blues. This must be your sky color, this really light blue here. That's really beautiful. That's going to be nice. A bright, vibrant yellow and a purple. So those are the drills that come with this kit, and those drills look absolutely fabulous. I'm very happy with them. And this is one that, I say this all the time, I would like to work on this right away. But I would. It'd be a nice gift for my dad. Maybe I'll try to get it done for his birthday. His birthday is in September. So that would be a nice thing to do, to get it done for his birthday. Would have been nice for Father's Day, but, well, it's only a 30 by 40. I could probably get this done for Father's Day. I've still got some time if I worked on it. It does appear to be a lot of, I mean, there is a lot of color blocking in the sky, but there does appear to be quite a bit of, well, it's good, probably a good mix of color blocking and confetti. I could probably get this done. And the drill field is really clear. All the symbols are visible to me from this far away, so I won't have a problem seeing any of the symbols or needing a light pad, so that's nice. And yeah, so that's the old truck. Very nice. I love it. I love it. All right, I'm just going to grab the next. Let's see what the next thing is. Oh, great. So the next thing I ordered is another of these special little projects. And I want to not destroy this package because I'm going to stick everything back in there. I don't think I'm going to work on this right away. And it has multiple components, so I want to keep everything together. It's another of these sun catcher kits. And it comes with a standard toolkit. And it is a special drill. And what it is, whoops, did I get rid of the hangy part? Oh no. I think I did. Oh heavens. I'm going to have to dig out that toolkit and see if I can. Excuse me. I'm sorry that came out of nowhere, but it had to come out. It comes with a hook with a suction cup on it, so to put it on the window. And it's a sun catcher, and it has these balls, dangly little balls with beads and feathers. I don't know how much I love that. Maybe I'd love it more if they were like natural colored feathers rather than these bright colored feathers. Maybe I could go pluck some off my chickens, put some natural colored chicken feathers on there. But this is what it looks like, and this one is just a mandala. The other one I had was birds, I believe. And it is drilled on both sides, which I love, so that no matter which way you're looking at it out the window, you're going to get a good view of it. And isn't that going to just be beautiful, just glistening in the sun from being on the window? I'm really excited. I might actually do this one. I haven't started that bird one. I might actually do this one instead of the bird. Let's take a look at the drills. I'm not sure how many different kind of drills there are because we don't have a key or anything. We're just going to be working straight off the canvas itself. So your drill packages are going to be labeled with their number from the drill field. So we have, ooh, look at those. Some big gold marquee, faceted marquee. Some smaller gold faceted marquees. Some teardrop red pearlized iridescent, some iridescent red marquee, some gold balls, love the gold balls, there's a ton of gold balls, this thing is going to be shimmery as heck, some orange crystals, yellow crystals, and red crystals. So this is going to be very much just a very warm, sunshiny array of colors. And I'm going to really like this one. I know I am. I'm going to do this one right away. Yep, I'm going to put the bird. Well, maybe I'll do both of them right away. What the heck? So, I love these. I absolutely love these. I'm glad that I got another one. because I was very happy when I unboxed the first one that I got that had the birds. And I'm glad that I did. Oh, the hook's still in the bag. So here's the hook that you put into it, into that hole with the suction cup to put it on your window. So you've got everything you need to hang it up when it's finished. And I think it's just beautiful. I love it. I love this idea of, I love getting things that are a little bit different. I'm going to set that over to the other side so that I can work on it right away. And just reaching in here and grabbing my next thing. This is a little bit something different that I ordered. This is not a diamond painting. This is an embroidery kit. So I do not do embroidery. My daughter does embroidery. And I've never tried it. And I thought I might want to give it a try. So this kit comes with everything you need to do this embroidery. And I hope it comes with lots of instructions. So you do get an interlocking plastic hoop, which these are really, really nice to have. I use these for punch needle. And I've showed them to you before. These are much nicer than the regular bamboo hoops that you get for like cross stitch. They have a little channel in there and then a little tongue in this section so that the tongue goes into the channel of the other section, and it, when you put your fabric in there and tighten it up, it locks it in there really, really tight. So when you're stitching, your fabric is really locked in there and isn't going to move. So I love these hoops. I can never have too many of those for other projects. So let's take a look at the actual kit that I got, because I am not remembering. Well, I want to see everything. I want to see how it came. But this kit is supposed to have everything you need to complete this. So on the front, it shows you, this is the picture of what the project is going to look like when it's completed, or what it's supposed to look like. And I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not wild about those hearts. I think I'm going to actually omit those hearts. So you don't have, I mean, and you can do that. It's your project. You can, you know, do anything you want. But on the front here, it is labeled with what kind of stitch you use for each portion of this, and how many strands of yarn you use to produce that stitch. So that's nice. And then on the back is a direction guide that tells you this is how you make that specific stitch. So a running stitch, French knot, a circle stitch. So this is what I need, because I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. But I'm excited to try it. So this is, and it is a pre-printed fabric, so that's wonderful. So your design is already printed on the fabric. All you'll have to do is refer to the picture to know, and then it tells you what stitch number that is. So you go to the back, you find that stitch number. It doesn't tell you the number. Oh, sure it does. Yeah, it does. So refer to the stitch and come back here, learn how to make that stitch, and just stitch away. And here is all of your thread. This has a lot of thread, you guys. There's a lot of floss on here, but those are very pretty colors. And this floss actually feels nice and silky. Sometimes with these all together kits, you can get some really hard feeling floss, but this floss feels nice and silky. So I'm really happy with the quality of this kit. And it came with 3 needles. So in case one breaks or you lose one, because that happens, I know when I'm doing a lot of cross stitching. Oh, and it does come with the little piece of burlap for tying the bouquet of flowers at the bottom there. I know when I'm working on my cross stitch pretty regularly, my husband finds needles everywhere, and I don't know how I lose that many needles, you guys. I really don't. I feel like I'm careful with my needles. Somehow he finds them. Because I'm working on a project that has 57 colors. And so I have floss organizers, and I have each of those 57 colors what's the word I'm looking for? I have that floss in 57 different needles, and I have those needles stuck into my floss organizer. So when I need to change colors, I just grab the needle from that section, that color section, and it's already threaded and ready to go. Threaded, that's the word I was looking for. Woo, it's still early, you guys. Give me some grace. Still very early. I usually am not doing this kind of thing this early, but like I said, I was too excited about this. Wanted to see what it was, so I had to get into it. So it's nice that they gave you the hoop too, because they don't always do that. So that was a nice little kit, and that was pretty reasonably priced too. And I'll put the link in the description, but it was very reasonably priced, so I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to reach in and pull the next thing out. And the next thing I'm pulling out is another cross stitch kit. So this is a cross stitch kit that I ordered that is just a Christmas village scene. And that is a full coverage cross stitch. Comes in this really nice snapping folio. And it is a stamped cross stitch. I only do stamped cross stitch. I don't care if you think that's cheating. I still think I'm completing all the stitches, and it looks great when I'm finished, and I don't care that it's not counted. To me, the end result is what matters. And I still worked hard on it and spent a lot of time. So this is 104 by 104 stitches, which if this is an 11 count, and what that means is there on this Aida cloth, there are 11 boxes per square inch. So this is the biggest that it comes, and this is the size that I like to work with. Just it's easier on my fingers because you can use a larger needle. And it's easier on my eyes because you don't, when you're looking for the symbols, it's a lot easier to read than if you have a higher count. 14 count I can still do, but anything higher than that, I don't even think they do in a stamped anything higher than a 14 count. I could be wrong though. I'm not the end all and be all of cross stitch. Cross stitch is one of my, I would say, well, no, it's a big hobby, but I only do stamped. So now this, what you do, and I mentioned this in my previous unboxing of my cross stitches, is the color that you see on the canvas is only the code for the color of thread that you're going to use. So every place that you see yellow, you're going to use thread number 2, which is DMC code 158. You go to your thread board, find thread number 2, and it's this lovely, lovely blue color. It's a very, very pretty color blue. So every place you see yellow is actually going to be that blue. So when you're finished, you soak this, and all the ink that was on there from the pre-stamp, from being pre-stamped, everything that you see that's printed on here is going to dissolve after you've soaked it in water. You do, in case you were to happen to get this wet while you're working on it and some of your symbols dissolve, it does also include a printed chart. So you could always do the counted method where you count over and cross stitch the colors based on, you know, the counted method. So you can do that as well. And it does include a couple of needles as well. I do find that I prefer to use needles that I've purchased that are a large eye needle. They just are easier for me to thread even with a threader. And I'm all about making my life easy. So that's a really nice kit. I've not gotten this brand before, but I like the fact that it comes in this nice little folio that you can keep it in. You could, I mean, it looks like it would even fit the hoop, so you could keep it in there while you're working on it. So that's a nice kit. I'm happy with that. Very good. All right, just grabbing the next thing is another diamond painting, and this feels really light, so I'm thinking this is a partial. Sure, it must be a partial. It is a partial, and I hope it's not what it looks like, because if it is, I just ordered another one. I hate it when I do that. Me and my sleep shopping, right? So this is, I did just order this again. It may be slightly different. So it comes with a standard toolkit, plus a pair of tweezers because it is a special drill. And this is a 30 by 30 partial special drill B. It's very pretty. I like it a lot. This is a little, I have another one that's similar to this. This one's a little bit different. I don't know if you can see in the background there's a little bit of design in that black background. So it's not just flat black background, which I like. I think that's nice. So I've been into bees a little bit lately, as you guys have probably seen. It has 9 different drill types. So let's take a look at that. And it is a 30 by 30. I think I said that. So let's get into this and see what our drills look like. So we have just plain crystals, not plain, but you know, clear crystals. Yellow, of course, some green, some orange, another color yellow, black. No, that's not black at all. That's like a really, really dark brown. So it is still a crystal. Then we have these iridescent coated, round topped, regular resin drills in a blue. Those are really pretty. And then a gold marquee. And then these teeny weeny gold teardrop slivers. So that's pretty. I like the colors. I like the colors on this one better than I liked the colors on one that I just did recently. There's not as much green in it. So I really like this. I think this is going to turn out nice. And I like that blue. I'm guessing that's probably going to go on the outlines of his wings, that iridescent coated blue. Very cute. Like it. I like it a lot. So reaching in and grabbing the next thing, I have another cross stitch kit. I must have been on a cross stitch kick, y'all. I'm not going to go into as much detail on any subsequent cross stitch kits because I've given you the basics. This one is these gnomes. You know me and my gnomes, and you know me and my Christmas stuff. So these just super cute gnomes with their hats on, standing there with the holiday poinsettias on the border. I really liked this one. This is definitely one that I will do up for the holidays this year. It doesn't look to have too much. It is an 11 count, so it is going to go really fast. And look at all the thread. So it does have quite a bit of thread with it, mostly white and red. And this is the size of it. So kind of a 30 by 40. I don't know that it says the size anywhere on there, but it kind of looks like a 30 by 40 diamond painting, doesn't it? And again, the colors of the guys are going to be the colors that, you know, they're going to be these colors. Red and white and black and gray. They're not going to be these colors. These are just to show you what the code is. And there's only 8 colors. I like this one. I might work on this one right away. I feel like starting a new cross stitch project. So this I think is going to be the one. It looks nice and easy and simple. And I think I might start on this one. Only 8 colors. I'm totally up for that after working on my 57 color one, which I have not abandoned, but I have taken a vacation from. It's just so confetti. Just so confetti. I'm having to switch threads like every other stitch, and it just gets to be so cumbersome. It makes it almost not even fun. It is a beautiful image, though, and it is a gift for my daughter. So this one, I was wondering about this one. So this is another cross stitch kit. I was really excited about this one because I think that the image is absolutely beautiful of what it's supposed to look like when it's completed. And this is a really horrible picture that they've given us of what it's supposed to look like completed. It looks very, very blurry, but it's flowers on a black, it's like called vintage flowers or something like that. I want to just take a quick look at it and see. This is also another 11 count. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Wow, you guys. Yeah, that's big. That's big. There are 34 colors, so that is a lot of colors. Going to be doing a lot of thread color changes, but it's going to be beautiful. I really think it is going to be beautiful. Looks like the toolkit they give you is a little bit more involved. You've got a bobbin in there, you've got a seam ripper, you've got a thread or a detangler, you've got a little finger protector thing, and a bunch of needles. So that's a little bit better of a toolkit they gave you. And look at all of the thread. I'm not going to take them out of there, but those are the colors that it's going to be, with a black background. So I really like this. I really like this one a lot. If it wasn't such a big project, and to me this is a big project. Maybe to some of you it isn't, but to me this is a big project. I'd like to start on this because it is beautiful, but not today. Got too much other stuff to do. Too much. I need more hours in the day, and I need more hands on my arm, or more arms on my body, so I can do more of these crafts. I just want to do too much. Okay, here's another one. It's the same thing, just in another color palette. So the other one was all primary colors, and this one is all pastels, but it's the same thing, just a different color palette. So I'm not even gonna, you guys see what it is. I don't think you're that interested anyway. So, and just the one last, before we move on to more diamond paintings, the one last cross stitch that I got is a 30 by 40, 11 count stamped, and it is these birds on a bird feeder. And this is a really blurry picture as well. But it is a beautiful image. It's just a whole bunch of different birds on a birdhouse. And it is a full coverage, so even this white part you see, all of this white is actually going to be stitched. So look at all of this floss you've got of that color. If you wanted to, you could do it as negative space, and not every place you see that's yellow, which is the background, you could choose to not stitch that and just leave it unstitched. So every place that's a yellow, just leave it out and have it be a negative space. It has the same toolkit with the extra stuff in it, so that's nice. I think I might do that, you guys. I think I just might not do all of this. That's supposed to be that 27 color, which is this beige-ish, light beige. What do you think? What would you do? It's a lot of stitching just to be all that one color. I might leave it out. It would certainly speed up the project a ton. Then what would I do with all that floss? I don't know. Make friendship bracelets of a very, very light beige. You never know. You can have beige friends, right? People with no personalities. Call them beige friends. I don't want friends like that. I like friends who are crazy. All right, moving right along. I now know who this order is from. This order is from, man, they shipped fast. Oh no, this is, am I missing something for this order? Maybe I don't still know who it's from. I think I don't still know who it's from. Standard toolkit with tweezers, because this one is a partial. This one's a little something different, and I was excited about this one. Let's see if we can get it right. I know what order this is in my head, but I don't know what company it is, and I don't want to say it and be wrong. So you're just going to have to know, and it's still a surprise for me. But isn't this pretty? I love it. So this is kind of like one of those bubble diamond paintings where you have the same color but different sizes of special drills. So there are 15 different kind of drills. It's a 30 by 40, and I love it. I love the way that looks. I love it, love it, love it. I've never done one like this. I'm going to do this one today. You guys hate it when I say that, don't you? But you know I really do start all this crap. I get a lot of it done, too. I mean, granted, I do have a lot going all at once, but I do get it done. Let's get into here and see their drills. So we've got some plain white resin drills. So those are probably going to go in the outlines of these pods, I think. And I think that these are poppy pods, I think. I'm not sure. Somebody will correct me. So then we have just regular orange crystals, red crystals, green crystals, another green, purple, another purple, blue. Then we have a bigger size, magenta, pink, purple, blue, and a medium size, pink, purple, and blue. So that's going to be so cool. I'm excited about this one. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to do work on this one today. I am. This and that sun catcher, those are going to be my 2 projects for the day. I'm so excited. Although I did also get my big yarn in from, I ordered some really big yarn that I'm going to do an arm knitting blanket on. And that just came in from Amazon as well. So I could work on that. But I want to practice a little bit more because it was like $83 for this 7-pound skein of wool yarn. And I don't want to screw it up because it's unspun, meaning the fibers are still straight. So it's easy to screw it up. So this is another partial special drill. And, oh yeah, I know what order this is. I just don't know who it's from. I think it might be Everyday Ecrafts. A different order than the one I just unboxed. But I think it might also be Everyday Ecrafts. I don't know if you guys know. Well, I think I've mentioned it before. I've always been big into the study of religion. And not just all religions, religion and mythology. So I've been into, Greek and Roman mythology. I am very much into studying that, as well as ancient religions such as Hindu. And I'm really intrigued by the Hindu religion. So much so that I have a tattoo with a lotus and some saying in Sanskrit tattooed on my arm. And I would say Hindu is probably the most fascinating religion of any that I've studied. And this is a representation of the Hindu god Ganesh. Ganesh is an elephant-faced god, and he is the god of overcoming obstacles, and it is a representation of him. And I really thought, Standard Toolkit, gotta interrupt myself to say that, I really thought that it would be neat to do this partial with the image, with this image. I really liked it. Let's see what we have. We have 8 different drill types, and it looks like they are all, nope, that's a lie. I'm not going to say that. So we have a lot of this green, red crystal, blue crystal, clear crystal. Ooh, these are pretty. What are these? I can't even tell. These aren't black ABs. These are like a very dark gray AB resin. Some orange iridescent faceted big big beads, big drills. Some gold balls and some clear iridescent faceted teardrops. So how nice. I like it. Oh, I like it a lot. I'm glad this finally came. It hasn't been that long, but kind of had my eye on this order, and I've been wondering when it would come. So that is that one. Moving along. This one feels like another partial. Yep, and this is another. I knew I had 2 of them. This is another Ganesh. This is probably a more realistic depiction. It's actually more of a photorealistic depiction with just some decorative drills placed around the image, around the borders of the image. It is also a special drill partial. But this is how you often see Ganesh. You often see him sitting Indian style with his... he's usually sitting on a lotus flower, but he usually has a mouse or a rat at his feet holding a lotus flower, and he's got his axe in one of his other hands. Yes, he has 4 hands. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So the only thing you're going to be drilling is like the outlines, standard toolkit, and these drills are pre-bagged, and we can actually see them all through the bag. I don't know how much interest there is for something like this, but I'll show them to you anyway. They're 30 by 40 with 8 different drills. You're already here, if you don't mind. So we've got just some gold, green, some very teeny red slivers, some very teeny clear slivers, some purple, very teeny gold slivers, some clear crystals, and some marquee gold iridescent. And those are the 8 shapes that come with that guy. And I do like him. I think I like the other one better, but I like him too. And these guys are definitely going to go up in my craft room because they are just representative of, you know, something that I have a lot of interest in. So I will display them. And this is our last one, you guys. We didn't get through, that wasn't too bad at all. This is our last one. And this is another one, this is another partial that I think is in the style of the other one that's kind of the bubble style. It is. And this one is beautiful. Look at that. I love it. So it's just hills and trees. I absolutely adore it. Beautiful. So beautiful. You guys, this one has 19 different drills. Holy bejeebers. Holy bejeebers? I don't know, I just made that up. Bejeebers, I meant to say. Let me roll it the other way. Might have to pull the cover back. It doesn't want to lay down. Standard toolkit with some tweezers. Let me pull this cover back and see if I can get it to lay down for you guys a little bit better while I go through the drills so you can see it. And even though this is a partial, it does have a very, I mean, most of the drill field is sticky because it's a partial, but it's almost like a full coverage or a full drill because, I don't know, I would almost call it like a special drill full coverage because you're going to be covering almost every single area with drills. They're just going to be of all different sizes. I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you get my drift. It's a 30 by 40 with 19 drills. And here we go. So we've got crystal, we've got purple, we've got yellow, we've got dark cobalt blue, we've got some magenta, some purple, some pink, some red. Now we're going to get into our mid-size of royal blue, purple, magenta. Now we're going to get into the large size. Gold, red, pink, yellow, purple. Now we have some marquee. We have iridescent orange marquee, iridescent blue marquee, and larger iridescent lavender marquee. And those are going to go on this. This is so pretty. Which one do you like better? I don't know. Which one do I want to do today? Do you like that one or do you like that one? Which one should I do today? I don't know. The choices, the choices. They both need a lot of work in flattening out. I can tell you that. So maybe I shouldn't work. Maybe I should curb my enthusiasm and not work on either today. Get them under something heavy. Let them flatten out and come back on another day. That's probably what I should do. I've got other projects I can do today. For sure. There's never a lack of projects around here. All right, you guys, that's all I've got for today. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. And if you did, go ahead and click the subscribe button if you have not already. And join me for some more fun unboxings and diamond painting and other craft-related content. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. And in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. And thanks for hanging out with me. It was great to have you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. But wait, there's more. Once I was looking to find out where this order had come from, I found it. It was Everyday E-Deals. It was a separate order from the large order that I had placed. And I noticed when I was looking at it that there were 2 items that were not included in that shipment. And it is very ironic that in my mail today, which is the day I made the video with the previous items, those 2 items were in there. So great. So I'm just going to pop this onto the end of that video and show you these final 2 items because they do kind of go with the theme. One of them is one that kind of is another one on a theme that we had going in the first portion of the video. So let's get into these and see what these final 2 items are. This one is a partial special drill, and this is just something kind of weird. I couldn't resist it. The toolkit is standard with the addition of some tweezers because it is special drill. And let me just roll this sideways to try to get some of the creases out so you can see what it looks like. I might have to pull that cover back. But it's just, it's an eye. It's just a weird eye with some weird decoration. And I just thought it was neat. I just thought it was very interesting. So it has 10 different drill types, and they do come pre-baggied, so you wouldn't have to kit this up. Now, you know, I don't usually kit up my special drills anyway because I can work them out so fast. I just do one color at a time and go through it that way. But these look like really nice drills, you guys. I don't see any problems with the flashing. There's no dust in them. But they look really nice. So we've got gold crystal. We've got a light blue crystal. We've got pink, red, yellow, and blue. Ooh, then we got just some red dome, or yeah, red globes. And then we've got some crystal faceted teardrop shape. And then we've got, I love these ones. Look at those, you guys. Aren't those pretty? Those are really different. And then we've got these seashell looking ones as well. So we've got some fun little different drills that are going to go on there. Those are going to go down here on the bottom. Those are going to make this really interesting. I just thought that this was just something really different and interesting, and I thought I'd give it a try. It's a 30 by 40. I don't know if I said that. But yeah, so that's that one. And let's get into the final one. And this is the one that is another variation on that theme that we had gotten a couple of earlier of the bubble type special drills. And this one is called, oh wow, this one has 30 colors or 30 different drills, you guys. This one is cherry trees. Isn't that beautiful? Or tree, cherry tree. Very, very pretty. 30 by 40 with 30 different drills. So standard toolkit with the inclusion of tweezers, plastic tweezers. So these are technically a partial, like I mentioned before, but you're putting so many drills on. It's just that all your drills are a different shape. I'm sorry, not shape, different size. So it has that look of being a bubble, like one of those bubble paintings. The symbols are very clear. and 30 different colors. And we've got just mostly letters and numbers, a couple, looks like 1 or 2 symbols. So let's take a look at the drills that we have in this diamond painting. Oh, and what's nice about this one is on the drill packages, instead of just being numbered 1 through 30, it actually has the symbol that is on the canvas. So see, this is the plus sign. So you could work straight out of the baggies with this. So we've got some red crystals, some purple, these big domed white, some larger pinks, a couple different colors, 3 different colors pink, larger blue, some gold, yellow, orange, red, purple, some very big faceted, but they're just resin, but they're faceted, some even larger pinks, 3 different colors, and blue. And then this string is going to be all of our regular size crystals. So we've got orange, yellow, what color is that? Brown, blue, teal, light blue, reddish, magenta, pink, purplish pink, and then just white resin. So I wonder where that white resin is going to go. That's letter A. Letter A is going to go, I'm not sure. Oh, it's going to be intermixed all within this bottom portion of the cherry tree. That's going to give it an interesting effect. This is going to be really pretty. I really like this. I think these are going to turn out really neat. So that is the last of this collection. So I'll just say goodbye again and thank you again and see you later again. All right, guys. Bye.